Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SARA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case you may be new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this may look like a few weeks worth of time right here, it's actually just the past couple of days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Just a crazy move on this one. A lot of people talking about it and had quite a few questions on it. So we'll just get some levels of support and resistance mapped out going into next week. So we'll first start by talking about some areas of support. And this initial area of support is what I would call the ideal area. And that level sits right there at, we'll call it 40, let's just make it easy to remember, 45 cents. Now this is, like I said, ideal. So if the price drops below 45 cents, by no means am I saying everything's ruined or anything like that. But if the price can stay up above 45, then that would make the chart look very, very powerful. But again, by no means is that a must-hold level or anything of that nature. Next level of support after 45 cents, call down here at that point, and that sits at 30 cents. So 45 cents, 30 cents, two initial areas of support. From the broad scope of things, kind of the big picture, keep an eye on that purple line down there, which is the 50-period simple moving average. As long as really the easiest way to look at that is as long as the price from the big picture of perspective is above that purple line, then the bulls are in full control, the bulls are in full health, however you can best visualize that in your mind. But that's essentially what that's representing. I realize it's totally irrelevant right now, given that it's way down there and the price is way up there, but keyword there being moving average. So as time goes by, that line is going to continue to move its way upwards and get more and more relevant. Now for the levels of resistance. Two key ones that stick out. We'll talk about the quote-unquote fun one first. The fun one is just right up there at 70 cents, and I call it the fun one because everybody loves to talk about, testing new highs, breaking new highs, all that good stuff. I mean, that is very fun to talk about when you're talking about, retesting highs. But in many situations, there's other bridges that first need to be crossed, and that's exactly what is the case here. And this first quote-unquote bridge is right here at 60 cents. Now, if you're watching level 2 today, I'm sure you noticed that quite a bit, but a lot of history right there. 60 cents knocked it down. Then a bunch of times this afternoon knocked it down. So yeah, 70 cents is that level of resistance, but before we start talking about that, like I said, first got to get through this 60 cent level. All in all, though, very nice looking chart. And as long as the price keeps on building these higher bases and putting in these higher lows like it's been doing, long-term chart's going to continue to take care of itself. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend.